Look at my iPad case. So I want to fill it up with stickers, but look at these stickers. Look at how cute they are. You see the color? Would y'all believe me if I told you I made these stickers on the X2 M2? Yes. Print and cut them out on the XTool M2. If you're new here, y'all know how it goes. Subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, y'all. Because I got you. So let's get straight into how I did this and how easy it is. So first we're going to start replacing our material inside of the machine. I'm using sticker paper from Party Crafty, and I'm using some masking tape on all four corners of the paper just to hold it down and make sure it stays still while inside of the actual machine and doesn't get messed up or move around to mess up the printing process. So now I move over into X2 Studio, and the cameras took a picture of the sticker paper, so it shows us exactly where it is. So I'm going to go get my stickers that I'm using, and you can either upload them or you could just drag and drop them. So I highlighted all of the images and I just dropped them in there. So what's going to happen is one at a time, the software is going to basically ask you if you want to resize it. Just hit scale to fit. It really doesn't matter because you're going to change the size on each one anyway. So I just did it for each upload. I think, what did I upload for? I think 6 to 8 images. And then I'm going to resize all of them. I changed them to about 2.5 inches, 3 inches. Honestly, it's solely up to you what size you want them to be. Just know that you put enough to fit on this. I have an 8.5 by 11 size sticker sheet. So you're just going to line all of them up where you want them to be placed. Then we're going to move over to the right side of the screen and you're going to select mode. So here you're going to have the options of what you want to do on the machine. So you can do just cutting. We're doing print and cut. You have the option to just print. You have the option to move on a rotation, the cylinder for the tumblers. You get what I'm saying. So we're picking print and cut as our mode. Then we're going back over to the right, and under mode, you have material. You're going to select that, and then the option is going to come up for your paper options. Look through it and just match it to the paper. I'm using a glossy paper. It doesn't say sticker. It just says glossy. The exact words are advanced glossy photo paper, right? And then you hit apply. Now we're going back to the right side. You're just going to click on the layer that has the images. And for some reason, the power is on 1 automatically. You want to turn it all the way to the top to 100. Turn the power up to 100. Then we're going to highlight all of our images together. Go to the top and select offset. When that offset comes on, you want to turn that all the way down to 0. You want the offset to be the exact shape of the squares of the sticker. Then you hit apply. Now we're going back to the right to make sure we have the right commands for each layer. You're going to hit images, select the sticker layer, and then you're going to go over to processing module and choose printer. So we want to make sure the machine knows you're going to print the stickers. And on that offset layer, we're making sure that it is on cut. And now we're good to go. And now on the bottom right of the screen, you're going to select process and we're going to send our project over to the actual machine. Now here it's loading the time. It's going to tell you the estimated amount of time it's going to take. And also too, it's going to tell you to switch over to the printing module. Then it's going to print it out. And then we're going to go in and switch it over to the laser head module. And then it's going to cut out our stickers out of our sticker paper. Now changing it over is real easy. You just plug it out, pop it off. It's held on by magnets. Bring in the printing module, pop it on, and plug it right back in. That simple. Close the top, and then it's ready to cut. We're going to allow it to do its thing. I just let it speed up because we don't need to sit through the whole watching part. So we're going to go in, plug it out, pop it off, put in our laser module, and then plug it right back in, close it down. And now you're pressing the power button on the front of the machine to tell it when to go. Then it's going to cut it all out. Of course, I'm not going to let you watch through the whole thing. We need to see it. Speed it up and let's go. Open it up when we're done. And look at how nice these look. I'm still in shock that a laser machine can do such a good printing quality. I'm used to using my printer and cutting it on a cutting machine, but these came out so good. Y'all see how easy that was? I was shocked. I was shocked. Because usually, you need your printer, you cut somewhere else, print and cut all on one laser, and it came out this good. Let me get a little closer for y'all to see it again. My goodness. I'm going to fill up the whole thing eventually, but let me know what else y'all want to see me try using this X2 M2 because I've been using it. And again, if you ain't subscribed yet, what you waiting on? Hit that subscribe button to get more crafty content from your favorite crafter, Shondell, aka The Craft Brand. And I'll see y'all later. Peace in the Middle East. Rain in Spain.